Welcome back to Good Time on the Clocktower. We're here to play more Blood on the Clocktower. And today, because I brought a whole bunch of my friends here, and I believe everybody that I brought here would love to be cast in a role.
What?
We're playing a script called Casting Call.
Hey.
And sometimes people ask me, what philosophy do you have when you create scripts? And my philosophy is, I put a bunch of fun stuff on it, I don't think about it. And that's the thought. You know what? You have a bunch of good people like this. It doesn't matter what you throw at them. It's going to be fun. And we're going to prove it right now by playing Blood on the Clocktower. Unfortunately, I've been cast as a corpse.
No!
Much like Kevin Costner in The Big Chill, who was cut out of the film. Look it up, Letterboxd heads. I'm dead. We have to start the game. And of course, as your good friend, as someone you just found that I died, you're so overcome with grief that you're like, I guess I gotta go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Trauma sleep.
I can dream when Chris is still alive.
All right.
It's been a tough day for me.
The game has started. Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Corpse.
Rip.
Not
Rip Chris.
This is the ultimate social deduction game. Each player pulls either a red token, evil, or a blue token, good, out of the bag. Good wins if they execute and kill the demon. Evil wins if only 2 players are left alive.
Kate is the gambler who guesses a player's character each night but dies if she's wrong. Tao is the godfather. If an outsider dies in the day, he gets a kill in the night. Also, he finds out what outsiders are in the game. Sullivan is the amnesiac who has a totally custom ability, but he doesn't know what it is. Waleed is the Scarlet Woman who would become the demon if the demon dies. Alexis is the High Priestess who's told who she should talk to each night. Shaun is the Town Crier who learns if any minions nominated today. Holly is the Alchemist, a good townsfolk with the Assassin's Minion ability. She gets a once-per-game kill that works no matter what. Becca is the Zealot and must vote for every nom until there are 5 players left. Meredith is the Oho, a demon who chooses which character dies each night. Jimmy is the Mutant. First rule of Mutant is you can't talk about being mutant or being an outsider or you might get executed. Zach is the Night Watchman, who once per game can choose another player and they find out that Zach is the Night Watchman. First up, I wake up the minions, Tao and Waleed, and show them that their demon is Meredith. Then I wake up Meredith and show her the minions and 3 out-of-play roles the evil team can bluff as: Artist, Noble, and Slayer. Then Tao, the Godfather, gets to see which outsider roles are in play, the Mutant and the Zealot. Holly, the Alchemist, is shown that the minion ability she will have is the Assassin. Zach, the Night Watchman, decides not to use his once-per-game ability. Sullivan gets something unique.
All right, okay. First clue, I have to choose a player. Fantastic, that's great. So I've chosen Waleed, and then I'm shown a picture of Esteban Cambiasso. A fairly niche, I would say like a pretty niche footballer. Like a player that most football fans might have forgotten. He played in the fantastic treble-winning Interside, of course, of the mid-2010s, and he played for Argentina and for Leicester City at the end of his career. But I know that because I've got a problem. Is Waleed Esteban Cambiasso?
And finally, I tell Alexis, the High Priestess, to talk to Becca, the Zealot.
They talk to each other, not about the male character.
Good morning, town. You all check your emails. Subject line, Storyteller dead.
No.
Oh,
I can't read. What does this say?
Casting for a new role.
Whoa.
There's a PDF attached. You have to
Don't
do a
click it.
self-tape in 5 days.
No.
The self-tape is 13 pages of script.
Oh, God.
It must be memorized.
I'd like to nominate myself.
The only way you can get out of it is by finding the demon.
Okay, there's a way out.
We can't even book it if we do that. We have to get out of it.
That's right. And by the way, it's not a SAG job. It is day 1. Go forth and find out what's going on.
Anybody good, I'll talk to him.
I'll talk to anyone.
All right.
Fabulous.
Okay.
So what are you feeling?
I'm
I mean,
feeling.
you're fascinating.
Thank you.
Oh my god, we're so close to each other.
We are. And we share everything.
Yes.
So,
Bosom buddies.
I'm a character that's great. I really like my character.
You're great. Okay, cool.
I've never been this character before, and I'm really excited. And I was going to play it under the radar, but now I might just tell you.
You're just like too excited.
Yeah,
You're like,
we're
I
too
can't
close,
keep
and I'm
this.
like, okay, well now I feel like I should just tell you. It might be absolutely insane to just hard claim to Meredith immediately, but I'm getting really good vibes off her. I know Meredith. I've played Clocktower with Meredith before.
It's up to you. Whatever, follow your heart. But also, trust me implicitly.
I will trust you. But you said it with your eyes. Look, I need to trust somebody. Why not trust Meredith? Meredith seems on the level. I'm the alchemist.
Oh my god, the most fun.
Which I've never been before. And I wanted to be, I was thinking like alchemist goblin would be insane.
Oh my god.
It would be too difficult to
No,
get
me
people to
too.
trust me.
Yeah.
But I got my ability last night.
Holy shit.
And I don't know how to use it.
What do you do with that?
I
You have
can
to kill
kill
a
someone at
bad
night.
player. Yeah. So you have to figure out who's bad. Kill him. All right, that's fucking fun.
So if you find anything, let me know.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm supposed to go talk to Becca. So I tag along with Becca talking to someone else.
All right, spill the beans, Becca. You said you were good.
You got beans?
Oh my god, perfect.
And
that's
I'm
perfect.
voting
I'm good
for
as well.
all of you.
Wow, that's so easy. We win.
You're voting for all of us?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's perfect because we're the three bad guys.
But
Nobody will ever believe you.
I am an outsider.
I didn't catch any
one
evil
outsider.
vibes.
Okay.
You're an
I'm
outsider?
very happy to not be evil. Okay, I love
Yeah,
that.
if you're saying you're an
So
outsider,
she's not
you're
mutant,
not the mutant.
she's not drunk. She's either zealot or moonchild.
I'm just gonna tell you four because I don't want to die, so I can keep voting. But
Okay.
like, I'm an outsider, and it doesn't ruin the game because once we get down to 5 players, I can vote for what I want. But I have to vote for everything until then.
Which means you're kind of like a little uncontrollable.
I'm enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Becca immediately claiming she's the zealot is actually super good for me because that can confirm that a godfather is in this game. And if Becca goes through with this and votes on everything, then that's clearly she is the zealot.
As soon as I have given away that I am the zealot, I realize there are several reasons I shouldn't do that. Namely, it could be an oho. They can name a character. Me, I'm dead, because they learned me, because I shouted it. This does suck if one of you is the oho because I told you my character, so I guess I'll stop telling people my character.
Okay, then let's the 3 of us not tell anybody, which I think is
And then I also
which
think
is
it's
a
fair.
really good idea.
And I'll stop
even
playing.
if whether we're good or bad.
Because if someone
Don't
picks
tell anybody because
Lois,
it's obvious.
It's a little
Yes.
too.
Yeah. Immediately, Becca tells me who she is. Unusual for Becca. And also, she's like, oops, maybe I shouldn't have done that if it's gonna be this type of demon. So I'm like a little bit nervous of Becca.
I started out with Kate and Tao. They were just sitting in the little woodsy set and it was cute. I didn't go to talk to them because of them. I just sort of wanted to be photographed there.
All right, hello. How
Hello,
you doing?
good.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah?
I'm just doing a 3 for 3 kind of situation.
Brilliant.
What about you? What are you guys?
Absolutely, we can do a trust.
A trust?
Did you learn anything last
I have not yet learned
You
anything.
have not yet learned anything.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm on the top of the sheet in the top 4.
You're in the top 4.
In
These
the top
these
4.
in this way, right? This way.
Correct.
And I have told her as well that I'm in the next 4.
You're in that next 4. Okay. And what I haven't told people is I am this, or this, which is noble night watchman artist.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got some overlapping
We do. Okay.
roles here.
We do have a little couple
this is
overlapping roles.
exciting.
All right.
Okay, but you said that you were given no information. So that would take one of them out.
It sure would, wouldn't it? I've been caught to me own 3 for 3.
Tao confuses me because he gave me 3, one of which would have information, and he's saying he has no information. The other's me, he's not me. And then the other is an artist.
Right here? I think
I'll
we're
try right
supposed to.
here. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll give you 3. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. I am the artist,
Okay.
wrestler, or the noble.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. And I already kind of pretended to do that.
Amazing.
So I'll rock that. So then we'll try and get that to Tao.
Yeah. I really don't want to do this, so I might back into a different role or something else.
Okay. Gotcha.
But yes, this is basically what I'm saying so far. No.
Okay.
Oh, but
So
yeah. Oh, I know what Hart is.
you know how.
Yeah, Hart is this and that, which is wild. So.
Can I?
Is this with this?
Yeah, but don't tell anybody.
Okay,
Can I
I won't
join
tell
you guys?
anybody.
Oh, sure. Please.
Hey.
I'll probably move. I'm gonna.
You'll probably move. Okay.
Okay, great.
Hello, can I join you?
Yes, absolutely. I'm just waiting for Chris.
I've straight up hard claim to the last people I talked to, so I'm not going to hard claim to more
I did
people
the same
yet.
thing.
I actually didn't to them, so maybe I hard claim to you two.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Because I sort of gave vague things.
Yeah.
So, I am the NPC.
What's wrong with you?
I don't remember.
We'll find it out. We'll work it out together. Together we'll work it out. That's us winning the game.
So, this is what happened last night.
Yes.
I awoke, and they said, point at something. I pointed at Waleed, who's next to me.
Yeah, why not?
And then he showed me a photograph of former Argentina, Leicester City, and Inter Milan midfielder Esteban Cambiasso.
I believe it. Wait.
Now,
This is a football player?
this is a football player, not that famous a football player. Like, I happen to know a lot about. Well, he played for Argentina, played for Leicester City, and Inter Milan.
Right.
Is there anything in common about?
Did he wear red or blue?
They were all blue.
They're all blue.
So
that might be it.
that is- that was my
Sullivan,
thing, yeah,
can
yeah.
you do me a favour and check me tonight?
Yes, absolutely.
And I'll explain why.
Can I join y'all? How are you?
Come on
yes,
in, darling.
please,
Come on in. How are we? How are we?
I'm doing good. What would you like to do? I could share a 3 for 3 if you're interested.
What's a 3 for 3?
So you generally will just pick 3 roles on here, including your own role. Sometimes you don't.
Okay.
But you say 3 roles that you might be.
Gotcha. I'll do my 3 for 3, and I'll kind of keep it under the same guise, which is I have a once per game ability.
Okay, great.
So I'm one of.
A once per. So you would either be the Night Watchman, the Artist, or the Slayer.
Fascinating. All righty.
What do
What about you?
you want to share?
I'm either the noble,
The
the gambler, the grandmother, or the amnesiac.
So the amnesiac, if you are that, you have to somehow guess what your power is.
They might have gotten information last night.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Or not. And once per game, they get to go to Chris and be like, does it have something to do with this? And he might say, hot.
I think once per round, right?
Once per day, yes.
Once per day, yeah.
Well, Sullivan, I can't imagine why you'd need a console.
No, it was all very, very clear, I felt. So I obviously, awoke and I chose Waleed. And then I believe, and I don't know whether I can ask you this, obviously I'm going to ask about my role.
Yeah, this
in
won't be
general.
you want to
This
ask a
won't be
separate thing.
But was that a picture of former Argentina, Inter Milan and Leicester City midfielder Esteban Cambiasso?
I cannot answer that.
Okay, you can't answer that. Is that because you don't know, or is it because it matters?
You don't think I know? I'm a Brentford fan.
You are a
through and
Brentford
through.
fan. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
We did better than expected this year.
Yeah, very well.
Not as good as Daddy Ben's Nottingham.
No, but they faltered at the last hurdle.
Yeah.
To the mighty Chelsea Football Club, by far the greatest team the world has ever seen.
Wait, where did you finish?
We finished fourth.
Okay.
Like
So-
all of the greatest teams.
Yes, the definition of greatest is numerically disproved there.
I am good. I've got something really fun happening.
Can I assist? Should I take note of how people vote in
You know,
some way?
yeah, no, it's not that. It's even more fun. I don't even know how to use it. I'm
Is it
gonna
exactly
definitely-
what you wanted?
No, it's not exactly what I wanted.
Okay.
Which was the alchemist goblin.
Goblin ability.
That was the alchemist goblin. No, it's not quite that, but it is the alchemist.
Okay, so you do know.
Which I've never been before.
Oh my gosh. So you do know what your ability is? And it's on the script.
It is.
And if it's the Godfather, all rest easier. Is it
It's not.
assassin? Because that's a really fun one. That's really fun.
Now, luckily, my knowledge of football is very deep, so I hope it is all footballers.
Okay.
But if it isn't, that's fine. But is it something to do with alignment?
I'll give you a warm on that.
Okay, great. Great, cool. And that's all I get to ask today, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, brilliant. I asked about whether it's to do with alignment, and I got warm.
Ooh, okay, so you could ask about colour.
Yeah.
It's really obscure for you to invent that he had physical pictures to show you.
Yes.
So for that reason,
Well,
I
they
trust
weren't
you.
blue
Yes,
pictures.
thank you.
I love it though. I hope you're lying.
Honestly, imagine
If you're lying, I want you to win the game and all games of Clocktower forever.
Now, I will have you say, I'm just gonna out myself to you guys too. And if there's a Godfather,
such a bad idea.
I know, or an Oho.
but I just want you to know that if I vote for you, it's not personal.
Okay, great. Perfect. Lovely. Great. I love that.
Understood. I want you to
I
be
love
doing
that.
a lot of voting.
Yeah.
You must check my colour token today.
I will happily do that. Very happily do that.
I'm something really fun.
Who are you?
I'm something quite fun.
I can't wait.
I really like this script. I'm enjoying it a lot.
It's so good.
Yes.
Is it cool if I join?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
Because it seemed, I started walking over here and it seemed like you guys were really in it. And then I was like, well, maybe they're not ready for
We're bluffing each other.
We are bluffing each other. Is there anything you would love to share with the group?
Well, I haven't learned anything yet.
Okay. Do you learn things?
As yourself or socially from talking to people?
That's a great question. No, I have learned things. I've learned people's possible roles.
Okay.
But no, I don't have any. I wasn't woken up and given any information.
You weren't given information.
No, but I can tell you.
Do you think you will be woken up ever?
I hope so.
What?
Okay. Yes,
yeah.
I will be woken up. I
Okay.
mean, I can tell you. Well, okay, but that then.
You don't have to. You
Well,
can
I
if
was
you
going to
want.
tell you the 4 that I've been telling people I might be, but
I would
now,
love 4.
Yeah,
but
that's great. We'll take
now-
4.
Is it everything above the fold, or are you claiming outsider?
No, I'm not claiming outsider, but I've already given you more information than I've given other people by saying that I'll be woken up. I'm realizing I think I maybe suck at this game. I gave Alexis all my information, and she gave me nothing.
Can I join?
Of course,
There's
I hadn't thought
someone you
about
should
it that way.
talk to.
What? There's someone I should talk to?
Yes. He's wandering around.
Ooh, that was quick.
Respect the gong.
Respect the gong.
Welcome back to town, everybody. We're about to chat and discuss who we think is evil. I will say the project you were offered, it's still on, but you are going to have to provide your own wardrobe. And there's not going to be any catering. But it's still a great job. As your agent, I really think for the exposure, you should take this.
Oh, my agent died?
I still
Wait, your agent or your Asian? Could make a big difference
Yeah, your Asian died.
Which one?
Yeah. Anyway, feel
I might
free
have
to
been
chat.
related to them.
Yeah. Have some discussions. I won't open nominations quite yet, but I will in just a minute.
Let's talk about outsiders.
Yes.
Yeah, let's
So-
talk about outsiders. Let's talk about
outsiders.
Just to be.
Let's all hold up a number of outsiders we've
because
heard
there
about.
could be a godfather.
That's fun.
We probably shouldn't be too.
Yeah, I don't think we should say who is an outsider.
No.
Yeah.
But we should just say
How
the
many we've heard of.
Yeah, the Godfather can add or subtract, so there could be 2
0,
or
1, or
0
2.
if there is a Godfather.
Has anybody?
Should we all hold up a
Tao?
number of 0,
Yes.
1, or 2 on
Yes.
the count of 3?
That we've heard about?
Okay.
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
That's helpful to know.
Interesting.
Okay,
Wait,
one.
keep them up.
I saw unanimous 1s and 0s.
So it's possible there could be 1 plus a drunk, or
Yep.
just 1.
Those
there's
people
2
talk to 2
outsiders.
different
It could be
people.
any
Or
number,
plus a
really,
mutant.
right?
who's
Well,
not allowed
drunk
to talk
wouldn't
about
be
it.
Honestly,
right.
there's usually a drunk when it's on the script. I'm not gonna lie.
Does
So
anybody
we
have any
only-
information they'd be willing to share about something they learned in the night?
That would be good. Has anyone found the demon?
Is anyone happy to share they learned anything
I
at
want to
all?
find the demon.
I'll say that nominations are open.
Well, then I have a question.
Okay.
Right before the gong went off, my dear darling Becca, you told Waleed he needed to go speak to someone. Who was it that Waleed needed to speak to?
I won't say because it's based on that person's information, but there is someone Waleed should talk to, and it's not me.
And did Waleed talk to them?
No, because the gong rang. I will say if the grandchild knows who they are, don't say it right now, but also we should casually get them killed so that
We should
there
ex-
isn't a double kill in the night.
We should execute the grandchild.
Yeah.
Yes,
Or I
but-
think we should
but-
execute.
Guys are always saying that.
I actually think we should kill the
execute the
grandmother
grandmother.
because the grandchilds may still have an ability.
Yeah.
That's true.
Based on what they are.
Yes,
but,
correct.
But it would be
Unless, do we have a noble? You don't have to share your
In fact,
info, but
you could, if you're the noble or the grandmother, you could not tell us who you are, and we could kill you, and the Undertaker can find out who you are.
I will say there are a couple reasons why we don't want to say exactly what we are
Right.
to everyone. One is the Oho is one of the demons,
Yes.
and they choose a character on the script, and that person dies. But if that character isn't in play, then Chris chooses.
Yeah.
So I realized after coming out to some people that I shouldn't do that.
I'll say second call for nominations.
Becca, you did share who your character to people?
Some people I've hard claim to.
Okay.
And so if I die, I will blame them.
It is in our best
That's how I
interest to
feel.
nominate at least one person.
Yeah.
Yeah, as the goods.
I will nominate Tao.
Okay. Kate, could you stand and tell us why?
I need a minute to figure out why I'm doing it.
It's the fur.
Ooh, wow.
I hope that looked cool. I don't know.
That one, it sounded cool.
Cool.
Yeah, the sound.
Nice, like a bat or something.
Yeah.
I nominate Tao because when you, darling, shared which roles you could be, you said you got no information on night one, but one or two of those roles that you decided to share would get information on night one. So. And this is the first time I'm ever nominating night one. It feels very wrong. Thank you for supporting my bravery.
I mean, based on the look alone, I might vote on this.
Yeah, it's too good.
It's too confident.
It's too evil to actually be
My
evil,
hand
yeah.
is up.
Let's hear Tao's defense.
Oh, fashion. Hello, my name is Tao. I'm willing to shave.
But where,
won't be
Tao?
necessary.
Kate is right about me, I guess, making a flub, and all that means is that I messed up my 3 for 3, which I for sure can do. I will say, though, for this vote, if there is a zealot in play, we will maybe find that out.
Oh,
Unless you're super
interesting.
guilty.
Unless I'm super guilty.
Wait, so you're pitching nobody vote?
We have 11 players alive. You will need 6 votes to put Tao on the block. That will start with Sullivan right now.
It is kind of sus.
Yeah,
We should get him on the block.
One,
His arms
two.
are out.
My arms are out.
that's a good point.
3.
I did vote.
3 is not enough. Tao is safe for the day.
Oh,
We should kill someone.
No, yeah, not much information gained there. I do like nominating just so the other
We
player
don't
can
have one.
talk more.
Yeah, I nominate
that's true.
Sullivan.
Okay. Meredith, could you stand and tell us why?
We didn't talk. How do you feel about dying? And why didn't you talk to me?
Oh,
Wow.
That's a good point.
Okay.
feels like we're on a dating app now.
It wasn't personal.
Hollywood Sherlock says.
I was very busy chatting to other people.
Whoa.
I had a chat over here, had a nice little chat over here, had a chat with Storyteller as well. I've got a lot on. You know, I'm busy. You know, I've got a lot on. I'm Hollywood Sherlock, as you know. And I've got a really fun thing going on. So don't execute me, and please don't kill me for the demon, please.
That's as good of a defense as it gets. Kill him!
My defense, I got a good bit.
You need 6 votes to put Sullivan on the block. This will start with Waleed.
I
This
don't want
vote
Sullivan to
will
any
start
fun.
right now.
Don't let him have fun. Don't let him do a bit.
1,
Stop him.
I like
2,
the double please for
3.
that.
Okay.
Please don't kill me if you're the demon, please.
3 is not enough. Sullivan is safe for the day.
Dang.
Would any good person like to nominate dying for the sake of the game?
Holly nominates Jimmy.
Great.
Okay. Holly, can you tell us why?
I just want to give Jimmy the chance to talk.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Oh, I just want to give Jimmy the chance to talk.
Sure. Oh, nice. Okay. Don't vote for me. I have an ability that I believe is relevant the longer the game goes on. So that's the defense part of it. I think we have very, very little information. It felt like the day was pretty short, so we couldn't get that much. It'd be great to just, in some conversation before nominations end, if anyone has things that they can share, that would be great. That's all I will say. That's all I'll say.
Okay.
Interesting.
You need 6 votes to put Jimmy on the block. This will start with Zach right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is enough. Jimmy is about to die.
Jimmy, you kind of asked for this.
I'm curious why everyone voted.
Yeah,
for Jimmy.
I'm suspicious as well.
As someone who did.
The only thing I would say is from my
Why did you?
perspective,
Well,
I don't feel like I have enough information to suss anyone out as evil.
Agreed.
Sure.
So
Oh, yeah.
it's interesting to me that we had 2 votes with 3, and then we got a bunch of votes on Jimmy. Part of me makes me feel like evil
It's
voted
evil.
there.
Yeah, 100%.
But
That's why I said pay attention to
I don't
the
know.
votes.
It could also be that we're just blood hungry and wanting to give Jimmy what he wants.
It was the third vote, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy is about to
Vote
die.
fatigue.
Why, as the first player to vote who hadn't voted previously, did you feel like Jimmy
well,
was
I had
sus?
conversations with everyone who's been nominated. I got to.
Could you please use your magnifying glass?
Yeah. I saw everyone. Well, at risk of this being metagamey, I saw Jimmy and Alexis having what seemed like a pretty intense convo,
And then when I went to go speak to them, I gave my info. I got none in return from either. So I was surprised that you voted for Jimmy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm going to count from 5 unless I hear another nomination. Although that was a great I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus story.
I'm mommy.
5.
I'm gonna nominate Alexis.
Okay. Tell us why, please.
Literally no reason except for what Zach said, just because I know you're a good player, so I just want to kind of hear where you're at. That's it.
Yeah, I don't mind dying, would love to stay alive. I made a gut call based on a conversation that Jimmy and I had. We did not have a conversation about how I would vote. Don't know if it was the right call, but it's a call I made, and that's all I'm willing to say at this time. Cool.
Okay.
But I'm good. I'm a good girl.
I believe we have
and I help the good
6
team.
on Jimmy. So 6 would be a tie. You need 7 to execute Alexis instead. I almost said Alexecute.
I unfortunately love that.
And this will
free.
start with Shaun's vote. Starting right now.
I don't vote.
For this.
1, 2,
Oh, you're the reverse zealot.
3, 4,
I don't believe in voting.
The anti.
5
Ooh.
is not enough.
I did vote, but
That was 6, right?
Jimmy voted?
Jimmy is still about to die.
I need to get some heat off me. I would like to stay alive as a blue player. I think I have a lot more worth by having more votes and more nominations, so I'm gonna say my piece and hopefully it's good enough. I nominate Meredith.
Okay, tell us why.
Okay, I think based on the circle so far and the conversations that I've had, there's a lot of unknowns, but currently Meredith is in the top 50% of people that I believe are either a minion or evil. Didn't have enough conversations, but just had very small specific ones to begin with. Trying to potentially pass information on or connect as evil players to discuss their strategy or who to role play as or who to claim. I think it'd be very interesting. Again, the moment that vote happened, I think I saw a quick hand from Meredith. So to me, that belays some kind of, okay, there's something going on here. So that's my main thing. I would say, of my gut, I believe that Meredith and maybe someone over here is evil. I don't think Zach is. So I'm just gonna go with my current guesstimate on who I believe is evil as the highest on my list.
Okay.
And if we get 6, we tie, by the way. So we can continue to nominate to try and get 7 past that as well.
Meredith.
No. Thank you. Yeah, I like to raise my hand quickly, especially on a third go around, especially since people didn't seem like they were voting. I was trying to incentivize someone needs to be on the block, not necessarily Jimmy, because we didn't talk. But the defense was suspicious to me. I'm important, I don't want to tell you anything, keep me alive. That's the kind of thing I generally try to kill immediately and execute. So that's why I voted for you. But I'm glad to be in the top 50% of something. So that's all for me.
Okay.
If you need to get rid of me, you can. I'd rather go in the middle.
In the middle?
Yeah.
All right, that's what I said last night. Okay.
That's what the media might say too, by the way.
We have 6 votes on Jimmy. 6 votes will be a tie, or 7 to execute Meredith instead. Starting with Jimmy, starting right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I voted for Meredith because I saw the math and I knew that Holly and Becca were gonna vote and the numbers were gonna be above Jimmy anyway.
Okay, the hand raised twins want to vote again. We're doing that from the very beginning. What am I supposed to think about that?
No one is backing up Becca. No one. So I have to back up Becca. But it makes us both look really suspicious.
Thank Jesus for Holly. Yes! Keep voting! If you ever stop, I'll be so pissed.
6.
Feels like
Whoa.
evil
7,
lived.
8.
What the hell?
I'm so sorry.
Well, I feel really good about this
I
nomination.
died first last game.
I'm
Did you?
Yes, and you
I
made
don't
it
feel
all
so
the
good
way to
anymore.
be-
I'm so sorry.
All right.
Wow.
That is 8 votes. Meredith is about to die.
What the fuck, Jimmy? Should we be making detectives play Magic the Gathering? Because there's something connection between magic and just sussing everything out. That's crazy. We're about to get someone dead, and now he got married. Oh God.
Any other nominations?
That was so.
And then explain what I'm doing.
That makes me think evil voted on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Let me just say, if you
But-
nominate someone else, I would vote again.
Okay.
But she
I'm gonna
can't
count from
because she
five.
nominated
Oh, I already
me.
nominated
Why have I
someone.
voted
Do you want to
Five.
nominate? I did
Who
nominate
did it?
Alexis.
4.
Who has not been
It could also be that everyone but evil.
Three.
Holly nominates Kate.
Holly nominates Kate. Holly, tell us why.
Oh, did you already nominate?
Oh,
Yeah, I
you
think
did.
Holly
Did I
Oh, sorry.
already
Did
nominate?
you? Yes. My
Undo,
apologies.
undo.
I'll nominate Kate.
Okay, tell us why, Teo.
Well, Holly's gonna speak through me.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak. You've got a British accent now, and you're going to do it perfect.
Oh, yeah, I saw your eyes
So
become more British.
I think
This has a
Kate
very,
probably is
Oliver Twist
good.
feel to it.
Maybe I've not spoken to Kate. I think Kate might be good, but I do think there was maybe a lift then off Jimmy. Potentially Jimmy's evil because of that. So let's see if we can get somebody else on the block instead of Meredith. I potentially know Meredith's role, and it's all right.
All right.
Brilliant, very well done.
Kate,
I appreciate
would
your,
anyone like to do Kate's British defense?
kindness. Yeah, anyone want to?
You got it.
Oh, I look amazing. I look really good in this outfit.
That's a good impression.
Well, I really do appreciate what you just did there, and like it makes sense. The reason I ended up voting for Meredith instead of Jimmy is because I'm now believing Jimmy's innocent in it. So I want to save him for now. I want to have a conversation with him, see like what's going on, and then I can revisit later. It just seems like a good one. And I would also just like to point out, while I have the floor and these amazing sleeves, that these two have been voting every single time.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye on that. It's a little
Whoa,
sidebar.
that's really weird.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So we have 8 votes on Meredith. We're going to vote on Kate now. 8 would be a tie. 9 would execute the case. Starting with Teo. Starting right now. 1.
Wow.
2,
Why are you calling us out like that, Kate? It's really
4.
weird.
This is wild.
What do you mean this
4
is
is not
strange?
enough.
Everyone does this every time.
Meredith is about to die. I'm going to count from 5. 5. 4.
I have tried.
3. 2. 1. Meredith, you're brought to the center of town. How would you like to die?
I'd like to die slowly, looking every member of town deep in their eyes. Making sure they know that I know what they did.
Wow.
It's really intimate.
And then some kind of knife.
Meredith is executed and dies.
Death by betrayal.
And the game continues. Everyone go to sleep.
They took me out immediately. 0 kills. I'm a big ol' eyeball with 0 kills.
I'll be honest. I forgot there was a Scarlet Woman in this game. I thought that game was about to end. Thank goodness for Waleed.
Okay. Well, at least I get to be the demon now, and that's kind of fun.
I'm so glad Waleed was the Scarlet Woman. If it was passed to me, I would probably pee my pants.
Kate wakes and gambles that she is the gambler, but she won't get any information from playing it safe. Since Waleed was the Scarlet Woman, whose power is that they become the demon if the demon dies, I wake him up to tell him that he is the new Oho. He selected the character Undertaker. Holly chooses not to use her assassin ability yet. Zach continues to wait to select someone to learn he is the Night Watchman. Let's hope he doesn't die before he gets the chance.
I've never played as this Night Watchman. I don't know this role. I feel like I don't want to burn it too quick. I want to trust the right person. Whoever I tell I'm me, I want them to give me something good.
I am loving so much seeing Sullivan react to these photos. So right before lunch, we pulled all the tokens, and then I went to production and said, can we please print out photos that sort of match these criteria? There was a lot of Googling. A lot of us were reading Wikipedia articles of people we've never heard of. We got it all printed in the nick of time over lunch. The joy on Sullivan's face is making all of it worth it.
All right, I've chosen Holly as she asked me to do, and I've received George Weah. Former Ballon d'Or winner, George Weah. What's going on? What's going on? It doesn't make any sense. I'm confused and I'm scared and I'm confused. I thought I was gonna get this amnesiac thing. I thought it was gonna be very easy, nice and easy and lovely and excellent and nice.
I sent the High Priestess to talk to Waleed because I know that Waleed talked to Meredith, so Waleed does have a bluff, and I think might be supported currently by this amnesiac ability. So we're hoping that High Priestess is actually going to get on Waleed's side. Obviously, I think Good's in a strong position right now. They killed the demon day one. But we'll see how Waleed plays it. If Sullivan reads this ability as it being related to the colors, then it's possible Waleed will have some cover overnight.
Meredith, I think that ghost vote. I think that ghost vote is going to be so.
It's gonna be deciding.
That's going to be the
You're gonna be the hero.
game-winning ghost vote.
Yes. Shaun, I would bet you money that I use my ghost vote on something that doesn't count.
Meredith goes, can I use my ghost vote right now?
Good morning, town. You know, at Actors Equity, they put up a list of the people that were no longer in consideration for the role.
Oh no.
Cut from life.
Oh no.
Is Shaun.
Thank God. I was the town crier. I didn't want to come up with any of that information.
Yeah, I felt.
God.
Oh no.
So no wake up last night?
No wake up last night.
Okay.
Oh, you put me out of my misery.
All right, town. It is day 2. Go have some chats.
All right.
Maybe make a community theater company.
Whoa!
Dead token.
All right, my love.
Let's wish upon a well.
Your defense was so good. I do believe you are good.
Thank you.
I would like to help you if you can help me.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I am guessing, since you wanted to go midway at some point, are you maybe the artist?
I am very close to the artist. I want to say.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I want to at least have it, because I
Yes.
can't do it when I'm dead, right?
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the more information I have, the better a chance I can play.
I'm going to tell you and only you who I am exactly.
Okay.
I'm the gambler.
Oh God.
So that's why it's important for me to know for sure
Okay.
to keep me alive.
Okay, if Kate is actually the gambler, and I just told her that I'm the slayer, and now she wants to gamble me, I've essentially doomed her, so I have to tell her not to do that, and if she does that, then is she gonna think I'm just evil anyway, and now go against me? Who are you gonna guess tonight? I would say be very careful about that.
It's fine. Look, I was believing that Jimmy was the Slayer, but then he does this little move, and I start hearing Sarah McLachlan play in my head. In the arms of... Copyright. I think he's telling me not to guess and gamble on him as the Slayer because he's something else.
And you don't know if I'm telling you the truth either. And if you're truly the gambler, you should get absolutely confirmed information.
Absolutely.
I think the better choice is Becca as Zealot or Holly as Zealot.
It's a 50-50.
It's a 50-50. I'm gonna try and talk to both of them.
Okay.
And I'm just saying that I don't know if me necessarily saying this, because again, if I'm bad and you are truly the gambler, you're toast.
Yep.
And I did I am a gamer at the end of the day. So I'm just saying that as an absolute, like, trying to protect you.
As it is, I have no idea. I have never known. I will never know. And I just have to accept that. And have a good time. Do you like my bag? It's a little antique.
Right. So, yes, I presume that you were instructed to talk to me.
Yes.
Yes, okay. So, I'm going to explain who I am. I'm gonna trust that you're both good.
Okay.
I feel like you are, but I think it's because of my info, if it is what it is. Okay, so I'm the amnesiac. So I don't know what's going on with me.
Oh.
I get to choose somebody, right? I chose you on the first night. I thought, oh, she's right next to me, my lovely neighbour. And I got shown a picture of former Argentina, Inter Milan and Leicester City midfielder Esteban Cambiasso. Yes. So I was a bit confused by this, as you might tell.
What is going on?
But don't worry. Last night, I chose Holly Musgrave. She asked to be chosen. And I got shown a picture of former Chelsea, AC Milan, Paris Saint-Germain and Man City striker George Weah, playing for Liberia. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing that might be relevant. Luckily, my football knowledge is extremely good.
Okay. Do they have numbers?
They do have numbers, absolutely. Cambiasso was wearing a number 5 for Argentina, and George Weah was wearing a number 9. But I think the clearer clue is that Cambiasso was wearing blue, George Weah was wearing red. So yesterday, I guessed, is it something to do with alignment? But the thing is that I think there's an extra wrinkle in all this, and you might not be able to confirm this to be the case, the Argentina strip, especially from, I believe it was 2003, but I could be wrong, but I do have very good football knowledge, and I think it was around 2003, 2004, that kit, I remember it well, is blue and white stripes.
Okay.
And I was like, well, which role has blue and white stripes? There's only one role there, that's the mutant. But obviously you wouldn't be able to properly confirm if you were the mutant if you were the mutant, unless you wanted to be a bit risky. So then I was thinking, George Weah was wearing a red top with white shorts, right, while playing for Liberia. And there's no character that looks a bit like that. So it's difficult.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you evil?
I'm not evil.
Okay.
Well, that would have narrowed it down.
I'm also
massively.
not an outsider.
Yeah.
But also, if I were the mutant, I would
You wouldn't
have
be
to
the
say
same.
that.
Yeah.
Who else knows about what role you're claiming to be?
I told Becca and Holly, which is why they asked me to. Holly was like, choose me last night.
Interesting.
Okay, well.
I've always wanted to talk to ghosts.
I am not going to say what I was going to tell the dead because I was just going to come clean on my character, but because.
Would you like me to leave so you can do that?
No, but I will say the Oho.
Yeah.
It is likely we have an Oho because your character is a really good one to die.
Yeah,
And
there's
we were talking
a lot
about
of
the
talk about
value
it.
of that.
That makes sense.
And also, it
Yeah.
seemed like, based on the amount of nominations, a minion likely nominated. I would just say, though, if I wouldn't think the information is that good because at least I think 6 people nominated. So if it was like less people nominating, it might be more of a threat.
Yeah, but
I
that
could
way they
still
don't
see-
have to worry about it in the future.
Yeah, totally. I could totally see
Also,
that. And I had
have-
put Town Crier in my 3s, so people knew.
I have game reason to believe there's not an assassin. And the Poe, I feel like if you are a Poe, you skip the first night. And we could have a death through other means.
You have a game reason not to believe in assassin.
Mm-hmm.
But you're leaning to because
Poe
you're
is
not
usually
hearing any like drunk info.
I haven't heard anything that feels like it's poisoned yet.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say about the Poe. Like, I think if you charge on night 1, you're basically giving away the game that you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That you
And
are
you're
a Poe.
revealing that no
Unless,
one's drunk.
And we
Which
have-
I feel like
Assassin
at this
tells you
point,
the
Right, you want to
I'm not as
keep
convinced
selling it.
about the Oho only because, I mean, I don't know why they would have
Yeah,
chosen you,
yeah.
but I don't necessarily
feel-
buy that I want to get rid of a town crier because at that point, there's so many people.
Yeah.
I don't buy that you're getting rid of it before like an Undertaker or a
Right, sure.
Slayer.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Everybody's got info
Yeah.
yeah.
in this script except for outsiders. But yeah.
Hello. Wonderful. I'm so glad to see. I believe it was George Weah, the former Ballon d'Or winner, of course, and Chelsea striker, and AC Milan and PSG and Man City. But we know all that. What a player! What a player! Love the guy. So I'm going to guess. Is it the kits are a clue to their role?
I'm going to say that is pretty cold.
Okay, great. That's really useful. Thank you. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, great.
Are you sharing anything?
Well, because I am very worried about, is it Oho?
Right.
I kind of don't want to because
Yes.
I do feel.
Yes.
Are you willing to share?
I guess that's a very compelling reason for why I shouldn't share either.
May I?
Yeah.
You were just about to learn something.
No.
We really were both telling each other we're not going to tell each other.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to say what roles we are because if there is an Oho,
I really think there isn't a Poe. Because I really
I
think that
think-
person would have just not killed somebody.
So, okay, I've
Right.
heard this idea that there's an Oho amongst us, but I don't buy
Based on what?
that the town. So they were saying, well, they must have killed Shaun because he's a town crier. I don't buy that that's as valuable information yet.
I will also say, and I'm not discrediting any of that. My thought though is the town crier last night of all the nights would have been the least useful information to gain because so many people
There was so
nominated.
many- that's
that a
my
yes would have
feeling
been
as
like,
well.
okay.
So I sort of do
so
feel
why
like
that kill?
yeah.
Okay, so I chose you, obviously.
Yes.
And I
Got showed
got
Leeds United players.
I got showed actually a former Chelsea player, George
Amazing.
Weah,
Yeah.
played for Chelsea.
Yeah,
Played for AC Milan,
Probably blue.
red unfortunately.
Red.
Played for Man City, blue.
Blue.
Also played for
Paris Saint-Germain.
Blue.
Blue. And his country was Liberia, which is red. Unfortunately, he was in a red kit when I saw him.
Right.
But
Yes.
I asked, are the kits a clue to their roles rather than their alignment? I'd asked before if
Alignment.
alignment thing. And that had been warm. The clue to the roles it was fairly cold. And the reason why I asked that was because I realised that Esteban Cambiasso was shown to me in an Argentina kit, which is blue and white stripes. So I was like, well, maybe it's that. But apparently that's fairly cold.
Okay.
Anyway, he came
think-
up as red, but there you go.
You might, maybe the next question is, am I seeing the colour that is the opposite of their alignment?
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, we're just listening as dead people. If anyone trusts us and wants to give us any information.
Yeah, if you want to give us dirt. 'cause
Yeah,
we dead.
absolutely. You're super dead.
It's good to die on night 2. You know, I died early in the game. Maybe I'm trusted by other people.
I want to ask, what do you think's going on with the Zealot corner? Do we have any information on perhaps which is the Zealot and which is the bluffer?
I think it's possible that one is bluffing and one is the Zealot. I think it's possible they could both be bluffing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
I think Zealot's an interesting one because if you bluff as a Zealot, you're not that much of a threat to the evil team. So I could see a Zealot bluff covering for a more powerful role, and people are less assuming.
It could be a double bluff.
Yeah. I would say that...
Also, if there's a godfather and they're outed zealots, then someone
They
might
would-
be coming for them.
Juicy,
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's, again, like, if we nominate one of the two of them, I'm likely to not vote on it. Well, I can't vote because I have dead votes, but I'm likely to not give the godfather an opportunity to kill.
Yeah.
But
maybe that's why they're covering their butt with it.
There's probably another outsider for sure. We're like, it's more likely that it's a second outsider? Or
I will say, I don't know. Because I think that the fact that there was some other information that was shared earlier with someone else that was here that makes me think we have a decent chance that there's a godfather, but we're not going to know, especially with a drunk in the game.
Becca was the most, was the loudest person about getting Jimmy off the block, right?
Yeah. Or was she? Yeah.
Becca was the first one to nominate
Jimmy?
No, after Jimmy was on the block. She was the first one to nominate.
Yeah.
And then her thing didn't work, and then Jimmy nominated. And he got me on the block.
Yeah.
But Becca jumped immediately to get him off the block.
But are you social reading him as evil, Jimmy? My social read is that he was playing really hard as good there in the beginning.
So, okay, I'm going to tell you that I'm also a onesie.
Oh.
Yeah. And so...
Have you used your ones?
No, and I feel like maybe that's a mistake. I've heard of someone claiming, I would also say that Jimmy, based on what he is, the energy, his urgent energy sort of felt to me potentially Slayer.
Also, he's talking to Chris right now, which makes you think maybe he could be artist.
Well, so Tao claimed noble, night watchman, or artist, and said that he didn't learn anything day one. So that rules out noble.
Yeah.
Sort of then also...
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he would have shared if he was the The thing, I will say what's different about this than a lot of the other games is normally there's a bunch of roles that learn something on the first night, and noble, you're the only person that learns something the first night. So if we're playing with an Oho, it's risky to be like, I learned something the first night because you're the only person.
Can I join this conversation?
Yeah,
But
I genuinely think, knowing Tao, he would have shared if he were the noble.
Yeah. Okay, I still got to ask you later, but hello.
Hello.
We haven't gotten a chance to speak at all.
No, I'm just to say either.
Hello. Okay.
Let's talk. I'm a townsfolk. I have heard of lots of. Basically, I know who who one of the outsiders is.
Okay.
Do we think there's only?
Can you tell us?
I've heard of 2 outsiders.
You've heard of 2.
Welcome back to town, everybody. You have 9 people still in contention for the lead.
Oh my God.
By that I mean your life. So it'll take 5 votes today to put someone on the block. Feel free to chat or nominate or whatever you like.
There's got to be more information today, right?
Are there any roles that
Jimmy, why should we think you're good?
Yeah, you don't
Why
have
should
to.
we think you're good after yesterday? I want a real, before we get into, I can't nominate you.
Yeah.
But yesterday was crazy. multiple people tried to take you off the block. It didn't work the first time, then you took yourself off the block.
Wait, what do you mean multiple? It was one vote for me, right? Is it
What?
like how many people? Is it
No,
like
no,
number of people voting?
like people tried to get it off of you.
Yeah. I like to stay alive because I get more nominations and more votes. And as a good player, I think that is generally what you want.
I hear you, but I
be
have
able to make
heard
things harder.
that you have not given your role to many people or information to many people, and the information you have given is suspicious.
There are now 3 people that I've given excessive information to, and I think all of them can vouch for me if it comes down to it. And it would be very crazy, I believe, for me to lie extra hard to all those people where they can all cross-confirm the information with each
Who
other.
are you? And
I
do
don't
we
know
trust
if it's
Jimmy?
necessarily in their interest to reveal it, but they're more than welcome to. But this time around, I very purposely, the people that wanted to talk to me and I could suss out that they are not trying to get information for the sake of the bad people, I was willing to give much more information.
I like you personally, but
Thank you.
I don't agree.
I have questions about potential sources of poisoning and drunkenness. Has anybody felt today that there was? Because I'm wondering, do we think we have an innkeeper? And I feel like it's an Oho because of a powerful character dying, but some people have said there's more powerful characters.
Oh, town crier.
Yeah.
Town crier, yeah.
My read on the town crier thing was if I was a demon and I saw how many people nominated yesterday, if the town crier got a yes, I don't think that's the end of the world. Like there's still a bunch of candidates. So I think it's possible that the word town crier was said so much that someone thought, there must be a town crier. If I'm an Oho, I'm gonna have that be my first
I would
kill.
think they're going after an Undertaker. Because that's
Yeah.
just like
Possible.
confirming.
Or
it
it could have been random if
Slayer.
Oho picked something
Oh,
not
that's so true.
on it.
Yeah.
Taking a
That's
shot saying like Undertaker.
Oh, I'm just going to choose
And
a
then-
powerful character.
Yeah, I
Sure.
actually don't think we have an Undertaker because I haven't heard of one.
Then
I
it
will-
would be a
I
that would
will
be a good
say-
balance.
Nobody's talking.
I will say if it was Chris's decision to kill me, thank God. I told him I hated this rule.
That's actually the first sensical thing I've heard about that death.
Yeah, because otherwise it'd be a random shot in the
Is
dark.
that it was a
right?
pit? It was like a hopeful, like lots of players in the game, Undertaker, or like just like throwing out one that would be really detrimental to the bad team.
Yeah.
Just a reminder that nominations are open.
I just am pointing out what this production is up to is crazy because there's a Godfather and an Oho and a gambler. The gambler has to know exactly who people are to live.
Yeah.
Right.
The Godfather and the Oho have to know exactly who people are to kill them.
Yes.
Whoever made the script must
That
like
might
chaos.
be why.
Yeah, that's chaos.
There's
I
a
would just
gambler.
say, like in acting, just be yourself.
Your own personal truth.
To thine own
You're
self
talking
be
about
true.
what's on the
As the
script,
farmer,
or
you
you're
mean?
talking
Okay.
about Becca. So sorry, what's in the game? You've heard of a gambler?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's on, but
Should
that,
it be in the game is what you're saying.
Is anybody willing to share what they've heard, not pointing fingers?
and
Not
maybe not their
character.
own info or
Oh,
pretend
you're
it's
so
not
right.
your info.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You're
think
so
we
right.
could launder
You're so
info.
right.
If there is important information that's not being shared and you've heard it, you could say, I've heard, or you could launder it some way so we can't track
we
where
have
it's
What
No
about like more
starting
generally like a confirmation
Nobles.
of good?
Yeah, nobles
like I feel like we haven't even
I have no confirmation of any good.
Yeah,
like
grandmother,
this.
grandchild's not going to really want to come.
Second call for nomination.
I know Sean's good.
You know,
Oh, okay,
Sean's
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Well,
not even 100%.
yeah.
No noble?
Well,
No
Meredith,
noble
if you are dead, are you willing to share what your role was?
I am dead. No, I no Undertaker talked to me today. I would like an Undertaker to try to talk to me. At least give him another day to talk to me.
Do you want to still share what role you were?
No, I don't because I want the Undertaker to
trust you.
Yeah. Well, I want the Undertaker to confirm.
Oh, there is no Undertaker.
without me telling them what I
Why?
am.
Because that's what they must have said. That's what they
I
must
think
have tried
that they
to kill,
chose
and that's why Town
Undertaker
Crier.
and
What if
there
it's
isn't
an adoption?
one.
I don't know how Alexis, Holly, Becca, this Brainiac Trust has figured out that Waleed guessed Undertaker and then the town cry. I am in shock.
And
I'm
I
happy
really
to
wanna know if
say
you
my
have
my role
info.
tomorrow. I just want to make sure I'm giving an Undertaker. a chance
Another
to
call
talk.
for nominations. I'll be ending the day soon.
Oh my goodness.
What do we have?
I don't know what we have.
Very little.
We can't talk about what we have
Hollywood
because then the
Sherlock.
Oho might kill us.
Yeah.
Right.
We know that there's Godfather, which means we have to protect the outsiders.
Yes.
We know there's a Godfather?
Yes.
Yes.
We do.
We do?
Because
Why?
there's
You know
extra
why?
outsiders.
There's extra outsiders.
And they know they're outsiders?
How do we know there's extra
Yes.
outsiders?
So there's a zealot and a moonchild?
I think so.
Well, maybe.
We've heard of a Moonchild.
We have?
I'm asking. That's a question mark.
All right, I'm gonna make a nomination.
Okay.
Okay, I'd like to nominate Tao.
Okay, could you stand, please?
Yeah.
Let me write that down for town crier.
This is just based on not wanting to let the day go, so I want to start the nominations. Tao, in round one, we didn't get to talk
today.
Yes.
But in the first day, you told me one of three things.
Yes.
One of them, one of them would have information, but you said you had none. The other one is my role. And the other one, I think we can live without you.
Nice. That's great.
That's fair.
That was
Tao, what
flawless.
is your response?
I told people that I could be the noble, and then people figured out you're probably not the noble, you're probably these other roles, but now I can't be anything. Hello, my name is Tao.
Tao.
SAG eligible.
Eligible. Wait, how have you been working on Dropout all this time?
Cut that.
That is fair.
All right.
I'll say, I am the goblin. I guess I'm gonna pretend to be the goblin.
Should I have said I was the goblin? It was too early to say I was the goblin, but I would have loved to be the goblin.
All right.
Huge.
We have 9 players alive.
What is the goblin?
If you execute, they insta win.
Your
The bad. If he's not lying.
It's a good
But
move
good
if
can
you're
also
the
claim
demon.
goblin to try and save them if they are an important role.
Are we willing to take the risk?
I'm not
No.
gonna vote on that.
No, absolutely not.
Okay,
No.
we need to vote.
I
We
wouldn't
need-
vote on this if I were
You need 5 votes. You need 5 votes.
Rip off my ghost.
To put Tao on the block, starting with Sullivan. This will start right now.
You should probably vote on
I'll vote
One,
on
There you go. There you
We're gonna make it through like sisterhood all the way for the win. Sisterhood!
Thank you. Yeah.
We're the
I
Zealot
love that.
twins.
2 votes is not enough.
Okay, I'm kind of, shall we say, invincible now? I'm kind of gonna be in for the rest of the game. I am the goblin.
I'll nominate.
One of us is a bad
I'll nominate.
kill.
Alexis nominates Kate.
Okay.
Okay, Alexis has nominated Kate. Alexis, tell us why.
Kate, you're playing so quiet. Normally you have a lot of theories by now. You are usually very perceptive. You're usually like coming at me. And
flirting with me.
I won't.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess I'd like to hear what you have to say.
Sure.
Kate.
Okay.
There are notes. You cannot see them. Don't look.
They are sides in this one.
Oh yeah, we call them sides.
This
Yeah.
is a very interesting game. Kudos to you for casting the casting call. There are so many little intricacies in here, and I usually come into these games pretty certain, and guess what? I'm always wrong. So I'm trying to pull it back a little bit. I'm writing things down with question marks instead of full stops this time. I have some suspicions. I see some of you are also coming to a similar conclusion. I look forward to the next night when we can converse. And if you keep me alive, I will confirm something for us tonight.
Yes.
That was like
I have
oratory.
pertinent.
Yes,
That was-
beautiful.
I'll just say,
Right?
have a chat with Kate tomorrow when the train pulls into Constantinople. Pertinent, and then we'll vote.
My pertinent is, I can kind of only go off social reads at this point, but I will say that Kate was very keen on trying to figure out who the outsider was. That was the first question she asked when we met up at the table. And they were, in a way that felt like fishing as a godfather, but that's really all I could go off of.
Okay.
So I think this could be good.
You need 5 votes to put Kate on the block, starting with Tao. This is going to start right now. 1,
What are you?
What's your read on it?
2,
I
3,
like this.
4, 5, 6
Interesting.
is enough.
There's a little whisper corner going on
Kate
over here.
is on the block.
Look, I'm on the block. It's fine to kill me later, but really I want to live one more night to confirm if one of the 2 people who told me what they are actually are what they say they are.
5.
I nominate.
Yes.
I nominate. I hope this isn't a bad move. I nominate Becca.
Cool.
Okay, tell us why.
Interesting.
One of these 2 beauties over here is the Zealot. We're not getting any information every time the Zealot votes, are we? Let's get rid of that variable. Right? And then keep me around. One more night, kill me tomorrow, that's fine. But let me confirm something for you tonight first. Let's get rid of something that won't matter. And then we can circle back noon tomorrow, yeah? 2 people. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thanks.
I will say that previously I was impressed with Kate's British accent, and I Remember, maybe Kate's British to begin with?
Yes.
Maybe.
I've been keeping this up a long time. Trust me, I'm not
That's the
British.
secret to a very convincing British accent, is to be British the whole time.
Let's hear Becca's defense.
I think this is a great kill. I will vote for it. Is that because I'm the zealot or because I'm protecting the zealot? Is that because I'm powerful and you like to keep me around? Now, here's the real question. Knowing that both Holly and I will vote on everything, when you nominate, is it helpful to you to always know that people will second your nomination until there are 5 or less players? In which case, one of us will get our autonomy back. But I am happy to die.
Okay, I'm just double checking. I think we have 6 on Kate. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Just
Sorry,
also
go ahead.
pertinent, if we are killing the zealot, that will give the Godfather an extra
Another
kill
kill.
tonight
Yeah.
if there's a Godfather.
Yes.
So I think it makes very little
keep
sense
Holly
to kill
and
him.
I alive if we believe there's a Godfather, which I
You
do
have
believe.
6 votes on Kate. 6 would be a tie, or 7 would execute Becca instead of Kate, starting with Meredith's ghost vote. This is going to start right now.
Oh, it was a very Godfather
I say we tie it. Get that info tonight.
It was a very
So
Godfather-y
suspect.
thing to
Yeah, as their
make
last
one of the
try.
two of us.
Yeah, as the last try.
Well, I think we might have
3
the
votes
Godfather,
is
yeah.
not enough. Kate is about to die. I'm going to count from 5.
My gut just told me
5.
that this is a great bluff as well. So
Yeah.
I'm
4.
definitely.
3.
I think we have a goblin over there now.
It's a hell of
2.
a bluff.
Yeah.
One
or both could be.
Kate is brought to the center of town. Kate, how would you like to die?
As we all know, one of my favorite games of all time is Liar's Dice.
Yeah!
And I'm very good at it. So everyone that's ever lost to me finds me in the back alley, pins me down, and shoves dice into every single orifice until I
With consent.
become the die.
Wow. But how do you die
Until
though?
you die.
All right.
That's with consent till I die.
How do you die?
That was exciting.
Probably the choking. Either
Uh,
choking or ears.
Kate is executed and dies, and the game continues. Everyone go to sleep, please.
Does this help you at all? Because it hasn't helped me once. Well, I had a lovely time. I am dead. So I'm going to go get lunch. Love you. Bye.
Waleed wakes and chooses to kill the amnesiac. Holly chooses to use her once-per-game assassin ability to kill Tao.
So I think I have the opportunity to do something brilliant. Something mechanically so good that everyone has to believe me.
Zach chooses that Jimmy should find out that he's the Night Watchman. So I wake Jimmy and show him that Zach is the Night Watchman. Alexis, the High Priestess, is told she should talk to Zach tomorrow.
Good morning, town. I regret to inform you that these people are not under consideration for the role anymore.
People?
People?
You gotta get through it somehow.
This makes sense.
Tao is dead.
I died?
I did it. I did it. I did it. Tao doesn't know what's going on. I did it. I killed you, Tao. Tao, I killed you. And it was fine. I stabbed you, but in a good way, in a fine way, in a townsfolk way.
Sullivan is dead.
Oh.
I'll let you put these on.
Wait.
yourself.
So that could be Godfather extra kill or Poe. Well, sorry, he's not dead.
If Kate was an outsider.
Today is day 3.
That's it?
2.
Today's day 3.
Could be assassin.
What?
Also, Jimmy is executed and dies. Everyone go to sleep.
What is happening?
We're going to night phase, please.
What?
Go to sleep.
Wait a minute!
What? Wait, who has the power not to skip a day? I'm not closing my eyes.
So I'm having a weird conversation with Jimmy.
Why can't I tell good people that I'm this?
Because it's your ability. About whether or not Jimmy can tell good players that he is the mutant as long as they don't tell me. And I'm getting the idea that maybe he's asking me this after he's already done it. I hope I'm not wrong, but maybe there's, maybe there's examples of him doing it.
I am the mutant. Because you don't know if I'm drunk, I am one of these. I'm not the drunk, but I am one of these two. I am.
You're an outsider.
Somebody tell Jimmy the rules. Jimmy!
Truly the first thing out of his mouth.
Close your eyes and go to sleep,
eyes.
please.
Why is Jimmy excusing Because the mutant.
Yeah.
You
Jimmy-
can't say you're another outsider. That's
Jimmy
being
broke
your
madness.
outsider.
Holy
Probably, yes. I don't know
Am
when
I
they would've
allowed
broken
to
Jimmy
do some
broke madness.
real super duper game chat during the night phase?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
please. What
I would like to
happened?
take credit for the murder of Tao. Okay. I'm glad that Tao wasn't the mutant because I would have felt really bad. I think Tao has to be evil. I am the alchemist assassin. I've now used my ability.
Great.
The only way to kill the goblin is to kill them at night because otherwise they're too dangerous. And luckily,
Thank
you got a goodie with a knife.
Wow.
Yay! It's this one.
As the mutant, I don't know when I went mad. It could have been when I was asking for rules clarifications. Maybe the storyteller can tell us. Or it could be...
Whoever this demon is,
Yeah.
I was having the most fun.
Oh
no! He said it.
Well, save your votes, dead people.
I'll tell you exactly who I was.
Oh, you were having so much fun.
I was having the best time. I was the amnesia.
Yes.
And I was having a lovely time. I got to choose people, and then I got shown footballers, and I love football so much.
Good morning, town. Zach is not under consideration for the role.
Wow.
This is dangerous.
It is day 4. You can have some quick chats, but make them quick.
Day 4.
Oh no.
And it's these 4 alive?
Okay.
There are 4 people alive.
Okay,
God.
okay. I want everyone to say here it's Waleed.
It's
and
Waleed.
It's Waleed, and I can tell you why. Because
Let's go.
I am the high priestess, and so every night I learn which player I should talk to. And last night I was told to talk to Zach, which means I'm poisoned, which means I'm sitting next to Nodadashi.
It does feel like
What did you get the rest of
but,
the night?
But I mean, because you think he's dead, you don't think it's important to talk to him?
I've been told to talk to people who have not been helpful at
Can
all.
you share yours because
Yeah,
it
to learn
follows with the poisoning?
Yes, then if I was then poisoned, but am I getting the opposite?
I think you're getting the opposite. And you're
Yeah.
never
So what
going to
was
get
your
yes.
So I chose Waleed on the first day, and I got a player in blue and white stripes, which is what I'm imagining has something to do with their alignment of being good.
Yeah.
And I chose Holly on the second day, and I got a player in red.
I can tell
Maybe
you
it's
what I've
opposite.
been being told as well. First night I was told to talk to Becca, so I did go with you. I tagged along with you. You immediately told me your role, and it was a lie. So that wasn't super
I
helpful.
told you the truth. Come on, I'm the zealot. I've been voting every time because I'm the zealot. Holly was actually.
Okay, God bless. God bless.
So you were confirmed.
I've been told who to talk to that's the most helpful for my game so far. Hasn't been very helpful.
Yeah.
So I think I'm poisoned, and I'm being told people who aren't helpful for my game. Teo's making a face. Teo's
No,
evil.
I don't think I'm
Teo's
helpful.
1000% evil.
Yeah.
You're not helpful. Then I was told to talk to Waleed, who told me nothing, not very helpful. Then I
As
was
the
told
demon.
twice in a row to talk to Zach. Wake up, Zach's dead. Can't really talk to Zach. I'm outing myself as the high priestess, but I do think it's probably Waleed.
Zach, can you say what your role was?
For sure. I was the night watchman. I feel like I held on to it a little too long. I did.
I could confirm. I learned in the night that he was the white knight.
Oh,
white Notchman.
Oh,
white
well,
Notchman.
then we all died in the day. We didn't get the day. My plan was I wanted to find someone who had a lot of information.
Yeah.
And I wanted to, at that point, I was like, I want to know what Jimmy knows.
Yeah.
I can tell
Who's
you.
verified an outsider.
Yeah, yeah, and that must mean that the Godfather also died, which could have been one of those two, so that the additional kill didn't happen.
Wait, last night I was showing the farmer.
That
I was showing a farmer.
Wait.
But if the Godfather died, if the Godfather was the one that did the kill, that means that Holly was the one lying about being an assassin.
No,
she killed in that. The Godfather could have been one of these two, right?
She's one of the. She's
Sorry,
the alchemist.
Could have been Kate or Meredith.
No, it has to be the night
I would
after.
like to defend Holly because she voted every single time with me when I early on told her I was the zealot, and the other people I told early on included Waleed, who didn't help raise hands the first round of voting, and I was like, vote, you guys that know I'm the zealot, and Holly was my solid every single time.
There were three.
And
Holly
he
reveals
actually
there.
kill the. And I know none of the three of you did, but Holly did
I didn't
every
realize that's
single
what you were
time, which
telling
I
us to
really
do.
am so grateful for. That it makes me trust her.
Yeah.
And she told me early on that she was the amnesia alchemist with the assassin ability.
She told the same
And
to
that's-
me.
Used assassin to
Yes,
kill.
killed a goblin.
So
Okay.
basically, what we're saying is that
Sorry,
Waleed
Waleed.
is possibly a Nodashi.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I will say that you being told to talk to Becca day one, I mean, as the outsider, it's it's not totally useless, but that doesn't mean you're
But
not.
the zealot
forcing.
is the least useless because she'll be voting every single time, so she
I'm
will
gonna
know
give
it no
myself
matter
away.
what.
But also, who
Yeah.
are you
That's
talking
fair.
to night one? I would argue the high priestess rarely gets great information.
I
day
don't know. They
one,
can get
you know?
amazing information. They can be told to.
I should probably go talk. Like I could talk to the night watchman, and then
Yeah.
the night
They
watchman
double
could confirm
confirm.
me to myself, and then I'm like, yeah,
The town
if
crier.
people were trusting me, I could have been connecting, but no one seemed to understand like why I was talking to them.
And you can't
And we
be.
don't think you're a drunk.
She couldn't be an Oho because that would have negated your power.
And I also have known many things that I didn't blow up Jimmy's spot. I know many
Yep.
roles here, and I've not blown up anybody's spot. There are people living whose roles I know.
I'll say nominations are open. Also, I will remind you, you have 4 players alive.
And no dead votes have been cast.
I feel like we've got an evil player at least.
I think we've got one.
You don't think it's an Oho?
No, because I think they would have killed the zealot by now. They just
Now-
have to say
right.
the character.
Kate, where did you want to say
We've
something?
definitely killed at least one evil player. I think.
I think, my love, I think you
Goblin.
were evil.
What?
I do want to
No.
confirm, just so the suspicion is off me, I was the gambler.
Mhm.
I trusted Jimmy only with that specific information. And the reason I started trusting you implicitly is because you protected me. Because, the gambler has to guess correctly.
So who did you guess?
I asked what he was. He told me, I shared my role, and then he protected me.
Yeah.
So
And who
I
had
believe
you
you were good.
Who had you guessed in prior rounds?
Well, I'm definitely the mutant. I got executed.
Because
But you
because
told her
you
you were the
gambled.
Yeah.
mutant?
No,
so
no,
there,
no. I
when
told her
I
another
just
role.
want to say the first night when I gambled, I was so afraid of Chris that he was playing a trick on me because I gambled that I was the gambler.
Right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was expecting to wake up dead. But I didn't.
No, it's a good one.
Yeah. So
And then when she talked to me, I told her I was another role. She told me I was a
Yes.
gambler. I said, actually, do not pick me in the night.
Great. And I
because
didn't
I'm-
push it further,
Yeah,
so
'cause
I
didn't
do
want her to
believe
die
I do
if she
believe
was
he's
telling the
good. I think we got one evil. I think we are onto something over here.
Yeah.
The third amount of Loxan.
No, it's because I think I talked
Okay,
to Chris.
So wait, you did guess his correct role?
No, she never
I've
guessed.
never been told what Meredith did, and if I that
At
you're
this point,
gambling-
I was
Meredith,
useless. I was the artist that never got to use my artist
Okay.
question. That's why I was like, the only thing I could do is confirm an Undertaker.
Well,
So
I'd
I helped
love
on
to hear
it.
from you because I
Yeah.
feel like you've tried to say things.
Yeah, I'm happy to share, which is just that. I mean, my role is one of the roles that I can't say till the end, so I'm a Slayer.
You don't want? Do you want to use your Slayer shot? I'm about to nominate you.
I genuinely don't know. I mean, you're welcome to nominate me. I don't think it's you because I do trust you, and my only guess is it's one of these two. But I don't think it's
Well, the fact
I'm-
that they're
I'm gonna
still
go-
alive is weird. Waleed, we have to lean into Holly being an amazing player. I mean, I don't know how many people you told Holly.
A lot.
I think you told a lot of people, so it's kind of crazy to keep an alchemist.
But then how
assassin
did
alive.
Tao die? Because I think it's pretty clear Tao's the goblin.
Or something evil. I don't
No,
know
no,
if Tao's the
I'm
goblin.
not saying she's not. I'm saying,
could've
like,
been the
why
DJ.
wouldn't it?
Another call for
Yeah.
nominations, please.
And no one's claiming
I'll
grand nominee
nominate
here.
I'll nominate Waleed.
Okay,
I,
Alexis.
Alexis.
How many
Nominate-
votes total?
Should we not sleep?
You'll need 2
Do you
votes.
have to? Well, we don't
I
have to
feel like
vote
we
on
should
it.
vote on. I'm gonna vote on this because
Should we not?
in my
Well, don't you have
world,
to?
everything
He
you said
doesn't
makes
have to
sense.
anymore.
Sorry, I know it's your time,
she
but
doesn't
and
have to
I
anymore.
just trust Holly till the end. So
Yeah,
Let's hear
Becca
from
could be
Alexis.
Yes.
Alexis 5'9", local to the area. I feel that it is Waleed. He's been giving me such good energy this whole time, which I was having truly such a good time with my friend Waleed. And I am pretty annoyed that he's potentially evil. I could be getting absolutely bamboozled by you two, but it's just been such strange behavior with the hand raising together. I think that makes you look sketchy, which makes you live longer. I think you are a naughty boy.
He's a naughty boy. Use ghost.
I'd like to hear from you.
Okay. Okay. I will probably use my Slayer shot this round if I get voted for, but I am gonna save it because Becca doesn't have to use hers anymore. I'm actually becoming suspicious of Becca because she was like right away told many of us that she was the zealot, which obviously is something that a demon could potentially do, knowing their bluff out the gate.
Use your shot, bro.
But I'm still, like I said, I'm still
Please use
suspicious
your
of
shot at
Holly.
me.
And it could be like if it's demon,
Waleed.
minion, demon.
Use your shot on me.
Demon.
Well, he's defending himself.
Okay, but I truly am gonna wait until, I guess, I'll wait till after to build
He's not
suspense.
going to use his shot because I am
Should we
effective
not
zealot.
vote on this then?
Okay.
We need at least one ghost vote.
Why would
if
we
we
not
do 1, 2,
vote?
3.
Why would-
we need at least
Because
one
they
vote.
always say go to sleep at 4.
I think
and
we should sleep.
But it's too late. The nominate. I agree. We should have.
we
said
don't have
one
to
of
vote on
four
it.
But
people
only
will
one
die.
person has to vote.
If we go
I
to
think we
sleep,
should
someone will
sleep.
die,
Two people
and
have
then
to
it'll
be
vote.
narrowed
So
down
we
to
could
3,
not
so you have a
vote.
better
Why would we not
chance of
want
getting
to?
rid
All
of
right,
it.
everybody,
two
you
people,
need
one
2
vote.
Wait till
votes.
3.
To put Waleed on the block?
Down and go to
Should
bed.
I vote or go to sleep?
Let's go to sleep.
I'm going to bed.
Go to sleep.
Tell me,
That's what the
someone I
people
trust,
want.
please tell me what to do. What do you guys
Sleep.
think I should do?
Go to sleep.
2 votes
You gotta go
starting
sleep
right
before.
now.
Ghost Tommy says sleep.
What do you think it's a po,
Ghost Tommy says
Oh, look at you having autonomy.
They can't be a
Last
po.
night 3 people died.
0 votes.
They'd have to take a night off.
2 people died and a mutant, so.
I'm going to count from 5. 5.
You might want to use
But you
your
should
shot.
Slayer shot. Oh, Waleed is gonna Slayer shot.
Why can't I use it tomorrow?
Does he know he has to do it? I think so.
Because you're gonna die.
You're going to
die.
die. I will use it on Becca.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I wasn't the Slayer, but I felt like shooting Becca was way more convincing than shooting Holly. It was between those two, and I feel like Becca gives off demon vibes. Let's be honest, Becca. Sorry.
I really hope Becca's not just strung me along. I have done this in the name of sisterhood. Oh my god, what if Becca's the demon?
What weapon would you like to use?
I will use. Like to use a ninja star if I'm being honest.
That's chic.
All right. Waleed throws a ninja star at Becca, but I went and grabbed it because that's cultural appropriation. There is no effect. The game continues. I'm going to count from 5. There's no one about to die.
Nobody on the
4.
block.
I think that's fine. We don't want 2
3.
people to die right now, and the
No.
vote.
Yeah.
We have
2.
all our dead
Are we,
votes, right?
I think we're
1.
definitely safe.
Yeah.
I think we've got the Godfather.
No one is executed. The day has ended. Everybody go to sleep.
Go. Okay, somehow we're going to sleep again instead of voting me out and killing me right now. I'll take it.
Waleed chooses to kill the zealot, and I tell Alexis she should talk to Holly.
Good morning,
I
town.
didn't get to confirm anyone else.
I'm so excited to tell you the final callbacks have been posted.
Oh, wow.
The final 3 for the screen test are Waleed, Alexis, and Holly.
I thought that makes sense.
This is day 5. It's your last day. We're going to make a decision tonight on who gets the part.
I'm glad you're gone.
What if we all decide amongst ourselves
Sullivan,
who
if your
deserves it
info
most?
is
Yeah.
if your info is correct, it would be clearing Waleed and pointing at who was the other person?
Holly was the other person.
Who are you supposed to
Holly.
talk to?
Yes.
Okay.
I was supposed to talk to
Potentially,
Holly.
if I'm,
it's drunk.
it's certainly-
Ghost
I have some
vote, please.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
it's you,
A
me, and
stylish
him alive.
Yes, I know. Okay.
It's Waleed.
My question mark was over Becca because I thought Becca might have pulled the wool over my eyes. There might be a secret drunk. We know there's a mutant. This could be not an outsider, right? That was my biggest worry. You are reading so good to me. I think you're good. I think it is just Waleed messing with both of your information because your information's bogus too.
We never came out with Sully's information in full. Do you want to share what you got and what color their jerseys are specifically?
But we don't. That doesn't.
It could be poisoned.
Yeah.
I will say one thing before
yeah,
we get
because
that.
it's exactly the opposite.
There's no reason for Holly to have been voting with the Acolyte every single time the Zealot, because it just makes it more likely if they were evil to get killed, if there was a Godfather, right?
I would also say, in my eyes, and I'm afraid to say it, but Holly is hard confirmed as good because the goblin died in the night and the demon would not kill their own goblin.
Yeah.
Because it just behooves them to keep that evil alive.
Yeah.
So if we believe Tao is the goblin and that he died in the night, Holly did it. So I think it's either we believe the High Priestess or we believe Waleed. These are the two.
That's
right
not
now.
where I am, of course. It's between Holly and Waleed.
Of course. But I agree with your information. I am proven
clears
good.
you.
I'm pretty proven. I think I'm proven
There's
good.
just no reason for her to vote with the Zealot every
But
time.
why did Becca come straight out and say her role and then go, oh, I'm just realizing I shouldn't necessarily
That's
saying
why
that.
I was
She's so
worried.
good at the game.
Yes.
And she made a mistake up top, question mark? Probably not.
I will say,
Becca's
my
scared.
ADHD prevents me from reading the script until we start rolling.
Right.
But
Go
Tao
ahead,
has
go
still
ahead.
not claimed anything else?
What?
Taylor's so
I did. No, I am.
The one thing I would say is Becca just died in the night.
Yeah.
If Holly and Becca were both evil, I would have not killed Becca
You would've
because
killed
we'd
one of
be
these
trying
two.
to figure out which one of them is
I'd have
evil.
killed Alexis.
Because then you could throw me under the bus. I truly believe Holly socially 1,000%.
And I know that means I'm probably evil, but I'm not in this case. Like I killed the goblin,
Yeah.
which I would not do as an
Nominations
evil
are
to win condition.
open.
Okay, here's a. Maybe I'm crazy
But
here.
also,
Wait, let Waleed.
yeah.
Could Holly just be an assassin?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
And kill the goblin?
But that like.
True. Holly could also be the demon who's pretending to be alchemist assassin and then killing her minions.
Now, if
to
you're the
cover.
assassin and you're the demon,
awesome
I'm gonna
move.
be really
And
pissed.
Holly is
It's
awesome.
Holly could do it.
You evil lot. You deserve to die if you vote for me. You deserve it, and I will dance and dance as I die. How could you?
I'm always suspicious of Holly. She's sitting next to me. I'm always scared of Holly. Oh God, if only the town crier was still alive. No, that was me!
I wouldn't put that move past Holly, but the face you just made at the accusation of being the real assassin was
livid. I have done so much good for you all. How dare you?
Yeah, let's kill her.
Can someone help me? Can someone help me think through this?
Yeah.
When it happened, we all went to sleep. Holly immediately claimed it. Is there any other way that could have gone down?
I didn't claim it till afterwards.
I know, exactly. You claimed it in the night right away without conferring with anybody. Is there any other way that could have happened?
No,
Only other
apparently
way
not.
is
There's
I am
no
the
other
demon
way.
and I killed him. Right.
Second call for nomination.
There's no way I would do that.
It was a
say
grandmother
Holly-
dying.
Holly
and
did
two
tell
people
me
died
this
as a result of
before-
grandmother.
I also knew this
before it all happened.
And it was also the second death in the night, so we'd have to account for the other death as well.
Yeah, but she could have easily just claimed assassin. She could have claimed alchemist assassin, just been an assassin.
Then I'm not the demon.
But at that point, I'm screwed. If you're the
Why
assassin,
aren't you
you're
suspicious of me?
Well, it was vibes until literally I'm putting this together. If she's the assassin, that means that you're the demon and I'm left.
Right.
Which at that point I'm screwed.
But you
anyway.
let me get so deep without ever being suspicious.
I
of
truly
me.
wasn't suspicious of you until
Actually,
just now.
neither of you have been suspicious of me, which is crazy.
I'm just not suspicious
I
of
will
you.
say, Sullivan was asked about the information they had, and I know that it's been
Right.
put out there that I might be the Nodashi. I'm not, but I'd love Sullivan to at least share what the colors.
We know the names of the players and what teams they played for, but
And the
what
flags.
color are their kits?
Well, we don't need to talk about that because we all know, obviously. No. So the first night I chose Waleed, and it was a blue and white kit. Second night I chose
talking,
Holly.
Mr. Crossing.
And it was.
You chose who, sorry?
I chose Holly on the second night, and that was a red and white kit. No, it's blue and white stripes, and then red shirt and white shorts.
Wait, you're the amnesia?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why would
Holly
you pick
did
a player?
ask to be
I
selected.
just it's basically
That's what he showed.
He was
They
asked.
just go choose
They
a player,
decide what he
and then
does,
they-
yeah.
And I will say at that point, I was like, great, Waleed's good because blue, and I asked you to choose me. Because
Yes.
I was like, I've got a minion ability. I'd love to prove that I'm good. Could you choose me? Which again, I would not do if I was evil.
Well,
This is a final call for nomination.
Holly
I just think
nominates Waleed.
it doesn't add up that
Holly nominates Waleed. Holly?
Good, we have to vote on this. We have to. Evil won't. I honestly feel like I've done enough to prove myself this game. It's on you guys if you don't pick me. I killed the goblin for you. I voted and protected the zealot the whole game when no one else did. I have done a lot. For some reason, I don't know why, I just believe Alexis. I don't know why.
What is going on? Are they both in on it with each other? Because why are we in the final three and nobody's thinking that it's me? I'm a pretty good player. I can be lying. We don't know.
I just do. I think it's partly because I think this is Nodashi, poisoned, because I do believe you're poisoned, and I think Sullivan is too, which means Nodashi is here. That's my bitch. I'll get off my soapbox.
Didn't he put his information
Wait.
you on opposite team? Okay.
Let's hear from Waleed.
Yeah.
I had very little information from the start. All I knew is I was a Slayer. Nobody has been sharing anything this entire game, so I apologize if I came off as suspicious at all. I feel like Becca was deceived by Holly, and I do wish I would have gone for Holly originally. I'm probably going to go for Holly next. Outside of that, I mean, I don't know what else I can do. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay. You will need 2 votes to put Waleed on the block.
Do I need to raise
starting
my
with
hand
Alexis.
and throw
You dead
this, or
folk
do
are
I just-
voting? Should I not
Throw 'em in,
vote?
Yeah, sure. This vote's going to start right
We need as
I
many
will
votes as
vote.
possible.
I will vote.
I'm gonna
One.
vote.
2. Holly was missed.
Oh, fuck.
3, 4. 4 votes is enough. Waleed is about to die.
My bad. I'm sorry, folks. I missed that.
Ooh, wow.
All that voting in the game, and now you
Interesting.
forgot to
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I need to say something quickly. There are 3 evils, and they probably all have their votes. If a single good person votes on the nomination that Waleed's about to do, we lose.
Yeah. Yes.
That is
Unless
just
Waleed is,
how it
Waleed is good.
No.
She says he's
he's
evil.
not.
I think you're the 3rd evil.
I just want to put out there,
No.
Holly's
Coming off,
potential
because
evil
I'm
is
so
saying
offended.
that.
Can I say just proven good by your death?
Yes,
Died
proven
before
good.
we had a day.
I knew he was Night Watchman. I was shown that in the night.
Possible not gambler. definitely died in the night.
Didn't
by
use
the
his ghost
assassin.
vote because would have done if I was good, right? Would have done.
But a lot of what?
Waleed has 4 votes and is about to die.
I will nominate Holly.
Okay, if a single good person votes for this, because guaranteed all the evil people will
not
vote
voting
for
on
this
it.
if he is. I'm just saying, it will go to 4, it will tie. the
Hold
good
on,
will
let's
lose.
hear this accusation.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Holly's the only one I can logic into being the demon that isn't Alexis, and I just similarly just trust Alexis, and I know that's not good logic, but I just do. So I'm gonna say Holly. Yeah.
Holly.
I totally get it. It's what you have to do at this point. If it's Alexis, you've played a blinder. I don't think it is. I think it's Waleed. Either way, Alexis can't nominate herself, so this is it.
It could.
Please don't. I think you're good. That is it. If a single good person votes on this, you'll see as soon as it gets to the goblin. If a single person votes on this that's not on the evil team, we've lost. That's it.
But you would say the same thing the other
I
way.
implore you, and obviously I would do that if I was evil. Yeah. But and the people who are doubting me, I think are the evil team. 1, 2, 3. So I'm calling it now on camera.
I have pertinent on that as well.
Pertinent, then we'll vote.
If we believe that Holly is the starting demon, that means that she will have picked alchemist, assassin as a bluff.
Yeah.
And then
From the
there was
get-go.
a death. There was a night with 2 deaths that we can only explain by a demon killing and an assassin killing. A godfather wouldn't have killed that night unless someone was a drunk and didn't know it. So I highly doubt that would be a demon bluff. So I think no good should vote on this.
Okay.
What do you think?
There are 4 votes on Holly. 4 votes will be a tie. 5 will execute Holly instead of Waleed, starting with, you've used your ghost vote, but starting here at Becca. This vote's going to start right now.
If Tao votes, then it is 100%.
Provably not the demon.
One.
It's mechanically
If Tao
impossible.
votes, then we are right. If Tao votes, then good wins.
2, 3.
It's Waleed.
Did we do it? Did good win?
3 is not enough.
We'll find out.
Everybody's lying.
What did you just say? 3 is not?
Everybody's
3 is not. We had 4 on.
This is
Oh,
such
right.
a
No, I was okay. I was scared I was going to make a mistake. I just went under the hat and
no,
didn't
you
sign
didn't
them
make
back.
Hold on a second. Alexis, would you like to nominate?
Is there any reason that I should nominate myself?
No, you're not a lead chest.
Absolutely not.
I've gotten myself so confuzzled now that I'm like, is there a world where I should nominate myself? Am I somehow letting them win? I've fully lost the plot. Maybe I'm it. I'm freaked out that these two are so excited.
No.
Mechanical
I'm going to go
reason
for 5.
to
5.
Again, Alexis, there's no reason that she
I
would have
understand.
voted
Four.
with the zealot
impressed.
every time.
3.
They easily could have killed her.
2,
It's not.
1. Waleed, you are executed. How would you like to die?
The dramatic light turn.
Oh wow, he was right
He
for
booked
this role.
No, he's praying. I don't know.
Let's see what he does.
I'd like to descend back to hell from Windside.
Yes! Thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. Thank God, I really didn't think they were going to believe me. I am so untrustworthy when I'm good, when I'm provably good, when I'm mechanically, obviously good.
Yes! Good guys win. I'm the mutant. I got killed unceremoniously, but it didn't matter.
It's a thrill to be on the right side of history and to vanquish evil.
Let the record show. I won, and I'm sweating, and I won.
I'm sorry to the evil team, but we had this one in the old bag.
The good team has been cast in the part. You have won the game.
So close. Was I even close? Maybe not. It felt close though.
Well, at least we got to the end and it didn't end early and I wasn't the demon, thank God.
Wow.
Can you imagine if I was like, actually, y'all lost? Yes. Congratulations to the good team. Would you like to know a little bit about what happened? All right. On day 1, you executed the starting Oho, Meredith.
incredible. I knew Meredith was evil, but I didn't know we killed the demon immediately.
Out of 11 players, I got the only person that was a demon. That is insane odds.
Which meant it passed to Waleed, the starting Scarlet Woman.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, were we worried this was going to be a short shoot. And Waleed was the Oho from then on.
What?
Amazing.
Oh.
Let's see,
Did
we
the
had...
demons vote?
We Wait.
We had Kate, the gambler, who gambled herself as the gambler, successful.
And had a full-on panic attack that you were tricking me.
We had Zach, the night watchman, who waited pretty long but got a successful confirmation with Jimmy, the mutant. There were just too many intimations about you being like.
Yeah, don't watch the tape.
Yeah, I think I have a feeling if we watch the tape, I'll be totally justified in my decision.
Don't worry, the action. 100%.
I thought conversations were private.
In fact, at one point, you did point to the mutant and say, I'm either the mutant or the Moonchild. And I was like, well, then you have to be the Moonchild because you couldn't tell me if you were.
You can't even be an outsider regardless.
I've gone mad.
Holly was the alchemist assassin who killed Tao the goblin.
Incredible.
I'm so sorry, Tao the godfather. There was no goblin in this game.
Yes.
Let's see. Alexis was the high priestess who actually was sober the whole time. And for a variety of reasons, we're getting connections. I wanted to connect you to the zealot to try to make this connection. I guess it didn't happen. And then we actually sent you to the night watchman because the confirmation had happened at a certain point. Shaun was the town crier who was put out of his misery.
Mercifully dead.
Shaun, I'll just say that I thought you would love being town crier. I was dead wrong. You hated it.
Yes, you were wrong.
And then I decided to kill you because, I'm sorry, there was an Oho miss.
Yes.
I don't know how town figured this out, but Waleed did call for an undertaker to die.
Wow.
That was wild.
Chris, I gotta say, thank you for putting me out of my misery.
And then we had Becca the Zealot who was voting very faithfully, along with the faux Zealot as well.
Wow.
And now I would just like to show Sullivan a few photos that I brought. I'm very disappointed that this ended so early because I was very excited
I was
for
so
it.
upset as well.
And by the way, anyone else that knows all these people, feel free to chime in. Sullivan, I believe I showed you.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
There's Esteban Caballero, I believe.
Yes, correct.
Yep.
Then I showed you.
And that's George Ware. Yep.
I'll show you some other ones.
I will also give context. So at that point, when Sullivan told me those were the only two he had seen, which basically potentially confirmed I was good and Holly was bad, and I was like, I have to kill Sullivan. If he gets any other information, he was so convinced that blue meant good and red was bad.
Sullivan.
That's Sammy Kadira.
Okay.
What team is?
Carlos Tevez, of course. Who the fuck is that?
Hugh Jackman?
Oh, it does look like Hugh Jackman, doesn't it?
And that's Hugh.
Okay, I'll skip this one then.
Yeah. Oh, this is. Oh my God, what's his name? He played for Palace for years.
I thought you liked football, Sullivan.
All right.
And then that is. What's his name? He played for Chelsea as well.
Okay, what was the thing you said about him?
Played for Chelsea.
Sullivan's amnesiac ability was each night choose a player. The storyteller will show you a photo of a football player. If that football player ever played for Chelsea Football Club, the person you chose is a townsfolk.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Chris.
So George Weah played for Chelsea.
Because I'm a townsfolk.
Cambiasso never played for Chelsea.
Wow.
Oh,
the
my
red
God.
and blue really threw me.
But that's why I figured the red and blue would be a red herring.
That's maybe the best amnesiac ability I've
That's great.
It can literally be anything.
Yeah, it can
really be
whatever Chris came
I'm
up with.
confident that any of us as amnesiacs would have gotten.
Did it require a very rushed run to the print shop? Yes, it did.
That's incredible.
And that was your game of casting call, everybody.
I gotta say, Holly, what a shot killing the goblin, or the supposed goblin in that moment.
Well, at that point,
Game solving
I
information.
was so worried at that point that I was going to be killed because I told so many people that specifically I was the alchemist
Not me.
assassin. Yeah, lucky that. But I told our staff.
I told you that she was the alchemist. No? I know what Holly is.
You know Holly.
Yeah, Holly is this and that.
Hey, you know what? There's a lot going on. Anyway, you got a lot going on, and you spent time watching our game here at Good Time on the Clock Tower. Thank you so much for being here. Also, a big thanks to James from the Pandemonium Institute. And thanks, you guys. There's so many roles we can go for out there. Just because we didn't all get cast this time, we can go for the next one. Good luck, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye. Let's dance.
Yeah.
You always dance at the end of
Oh, beats mean different things to different people.
So this is Esteban Cambiasso. It threw me off when I first saw him because he's usually bald. This is just before he lost all of his hair. He won the treble with Inter way back in 2014, I believe. 2010. This is George Weah, former Ballon d'Or winner, as I mentioned, Liberian international, and also now the current Liberian president. That's a true fact. He actually runs Liberia, the nation. This is Radamel Falcao, famously joined Chelsea and Manchester United, was very, very poor for both of them. Played for Monaco, Porto and Atletico Madrid, where he had his best years. Then we have Steve Sidwell. Here he is playing for Brighton and Hove Albion, played for Chelsea for one season, wore the number 9 when he played for Chelsea, which is usually a number reserved for strikers, but he was a holding midfield player, and that was hilarious at the time. This is Ricardo Quaresma, an excellent silky skill player, played for Chelsea and Inter Milan and a few other clubs as well. Never realised his potential because he liked to party. And then we've got Didier Drogba, yes, the king of Stamford Bridge, a man who scored one of his final goals ever for Chelsea in a winning penalty shootout against Bayern München in 2012. Yes, winning the Champions League final, and then he returned a few years later and was carried off the pitch. He was a legend. I love the man. There's Sami Khedira, played for Real Madrid and was an excellent, very functional German midfielder. And Yohan Cabaye played for Newcastle, Paris Saint-Germain and Crystal Palace. French international, sort of a middling player, I'd say. Lavezzi nearly joined Chelsea at one point, and I was very unhappy that he didn't join us, but then he never really did anything at Paris Saint-Germain, so who cares? And then finally, Carlos Tevez, famously played for both Manchester clubs, both Manchester United and Manchester City. When he joined Manchester City, they had a poster that said famously, "Welcome to Manchester," written on it. And then he said, "Oh no, I miss my home in Argentina. I don't know what to do. I need to go back home to Argentina." So naturally, he moved to Italy.